You know, it's getting serious out here in 2025, where you have women and also men who are very irresponsible. Here in Palm Beach, Florida, you had a lady who decided to leave her daughter unattended in a car for almost 2 hours, and she was charged with neglect. It seems like most ladies don't mind having a child from a man. Most of these ladies don't want to be responsible from having a child with a man. Now, one time in this video, she mentioned about the father of the child. And then what makes it even worse is that she tried to manipulate the child and try to manipulate the officers as if they're going to do something to the child. You see, sin is catching up to a lot of people, no matter where they at in America or wherever they at in the world. And this is one of the reasons why most men are very careful. That's on point to the best of their ability, are very careful of who they're going to have a child with. Most men preferably don't want to have a child because most of these ladies are not responsible. And when you look at this lady, which we're going to review, I already saw the video. I already saw the video. When we look at her, she got her stuff together. The trick is that she's manipulative. She didn't care for her own daughter. The gym was more important. And one thing that the sheriff said that's very true. There are gyms that you could go to in Florida that you can have your kid, play with other kids and they're being monitored and everybody's, for the most part is watching what's going on. And so she had her daughter out there for 2 hours, man. Had her daughter crying, trying to get the sheriffs to. At first, they was gonna let her go until they found out some more details about her child not having a seatbelt on, and I mean, oh man, this is why I say, man, you got to be very mindful of who you're gonna have a child with, man. It's like wow, man, because you don't know where they at mentally, and it doesn't matter the culture. It just so happens to be this lady. She found a friend to get the child. Thank the Most High for that. She didn't want to get her dad to go out there. He's in his 70s, and this is Palm Bay. This is a very quote unquote successful area, and it goes to show you that you could be successful and still be in sin. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are successful in sin. So what I'm gonna do is get to the video and let you see this. They don't play that anywhere. He said some biblical things that made a lot of sense, you know, of what's going on. Let me get the video ready. Let's get right to it. All right. Yep. We're going to play parts of it. So get ready. Here we go. Let me get the thing ready. All right. I got it ready. Hold on a second. Dun, 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 dun. Let me make sure. Yep. All right. Let's get right to it. Here we go.
Do you want to go to jail for child abuse? Or do you want to tell us the truth right now? You were checked in the gym for almost 2 hours. So what happened in the other hour that we're missing right now?
On February 16th, 2025, police responded to a disturbing call about a child left alone in a car.
Can you open the door? Can you open the door? What's up, Cap? I guess she's being good, not opening the door for a stranger, but it's locked. No, it's off. I'm gonna go inside and see if I can't get
Hi, how are you? Can you open the door for me? Mommy's coming out. She said open the door. Can you open the door for me? She's coming out right now. Thank you, baby. Uh-oh. It's okay.
Man, this is wow. So somebody called authorities in the FDNY to see a child in the vehicle. Watch what happens.
I don't know where the mom is, but she's okay though, right?
Yeah. Are you able to call her, like on a PA to the front? Christine, if you can come to the front, please. Alright, let's just fucking walk around this.
She didn't even come to the front. Yo, this is this is wild, man. She didn't even come to the front. They have to look for her.
Are you Miss Christine?
I'm Christina.
Okay. My apologies. We might have to ask one of the employees to go see if she's in the sunlight. Yeah.
You see, they can't. She didn't even come. She didn't even come to the front, man. Oh man, this is bad, man. This is bad. I didn't see this part. I skipped through it. I'm glad I'm showing it.
I work here. You want me to check the female bathroom?
Yeah, we were just gonna ask her if you could.
Yeah.
You know what she looks like, obviously.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. She's in there. Did you ask her if she could come out?
Yeah, I asked her if her name was Christine. She said yeah, and I told her to come out, and she said okay. But she was just showering, so I don't know.
Yeah, she's in there. She is? Yeah. She said she was showering, but she's coming out. Okay. Can we talk to you outside? Okay.
Is my daughter okay?
Well, let's talk over here.
Okay.
She's okay now that the car is open.
Oh, I literally went in there for like 5-10 minutes. Like
Okay,
15,
well, other
20.
people have said otherwise, okay?
The people say otherwise. It don't even matter if it's 5-10 minutes. People saying otherwise. They don't play that down here or anywhere, let alone down here.
Even 5-10 minutes, that's fine. What if something happens to you in the gym?
Very true. My God, he scared me. I thought something happened to my daughter. That's all I cared about. Woo, I almost
If
had
you
a
cared about it, then you wouldn't leave her in a car off.
If you cared about her, you won't leave her in the car at all. Facts.
Oh my God. I thought it was like 15-20 minutes she was sleeping, and I was going to come right back out. You scared me.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
It's all in the car. I'll definitely make sure it doesn't happen again. Can I go see her?
Can you give me a second?
Please.
So, what time did you get to the gym?
I got
Yeah, what time did you get to the gym? Let's see what kind of lines you're going to make up.
here like 15-20 minutes ago, like 20-30 minutes ago. I went to the gym, I did my my workout, and then I showered and came right back out.
I'm wondering if they living in a car. I'm wondering if they living in a car. Because the reason why I say I'm wondering if they live in a car, based on what you're going to hear what the lady tell her later on, is that she talked about her dad. I don't think she stayed with her dad. I don't think she got her own place. I think they live in a car. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. This, I'm realizing I'm looking at the beginning of this now. So let's continue.
So you did a 15-minute workout and
15,
shower.
20 minutes, like 5 minutes, and I came back out, like 20, 25 minutes total.
Okay.
Yeah. And it never happens before, so I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I've never, ever, ever left her to where she's alone. And it's like, all right, let me just.
Yeah, they live in the car. They have to live in the car. So I don't know what type of work she's doing. I mean, she's taking care of herself, obviously. Why you didn't get a gym? If you living in a car, why you don't get a gym with, it's gyms out here in Florida where you can get your kid could be watched and taken care of. Man, this is not look. This is something. This is bigger than her getting arrested. Because no seatbelt on, the daughter is exasperated. The daughter sleeping in the car. She has nowhere to be at. Yeah, they definitely. She's definitely don't have a place to stay in Florida. Ooh, man, I'm solving this case quickly. I'm solving this case quickly because if you are in the gym and you got your daughter unattended for 2 hours and she has nowhere to be, that means you don't care for your daughter's safety. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I could be a great investigator for real. I could be a great investigator for real. I told y'all, man, like, oh, he don't talk about Florida. I'm talking about Florida now. What they gonna say now? I'm talking about Florida, Palm Beach. Palm Beach is consistent of there's a great part of Palm Beach and then it's the hood part of Palm Beach. It all depends on who you talk to. This lady's irresponsible. Yet I solved this case in 3 minutes. Within 3 minutes of this video, that this lady lives in a car. There's no doubt about it because there's a lot of women living in their cars with their kids or by themselves, and they give their kids to the father or parents to be the custody care. This stuff is going on. Okay, the lady's in great shape. She take care of herself. However, she's not looking out for her daughter. I mean, this is wild, man. Where's the dad at? Is the dad locked up? We'll find out.
Just quickly go here since you're sleeping, and I'll come back out.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
And I hate to be up front or out of line. Are you guys living under the car?
No, not at all. I can actually.
Oh, he said it. Yo, I told you. I'm on fire. Where my props at? I said, the officer said it. The Lord could strike me. I did not say this, and I did not listen to this part. I skipped through the part of the arrest. Yo, it's a wrap, man. I'm on fire, man. Ain't nobody. I'm a observer, an investigator. He said, "Do you live in the car?" He even said it. She gonna deny it, of course. Woo! Yo, I've been dealing with so many women. I be knowing what's going on with these ladies, y'all. I be knowing what's going on with these ladies. That's why these ladies can't put nothing past me. Not even one of these ladies, man. I know when they up to something. I know that they not doing good. I know when they doing good. I be knowing. Oh, yeah. But see, people don't want to support realness, man. It's only a few people that want to support my Cash App, support my Vimo, and at times support the Super Chat, man. That's why I know I'm fully elite. I'm super elite now, man. I done solved this thing, and even an officer asked, "Do you live in your car?" Woo! Yo, man. Yo, we got to hear that again. Man, y'all should be glad to have a person like me, man, around. You should be glad to have a person like me around. But people don't respect my work like that. There's only a few people that respect my work. everybody just want to just go support these sinister YouTubers. I'm trying to save you guys' lives. I'm trying to show you about these ladies. But the fellas do not want to support me like that, man. The fellas don't want to support me like that. I'm trying to show you what type of woman to be careful with, man. Regardless of the culture, I am what I say I am. I am the top observer of all time. I knew she lived in her car. Even the officer said it. The Lord could strike me. The Lord could strike me right now. I'm telling you, I did not watch this part of this video. Ooh, man. Yo, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. Let's rewind that back again. Listen to what he asked her.
Minute workout and
15,
shower.
20 minutes, like 5 minutes, and I came back out, like 20, 25 minutes total.
Okay.
Yeah. And it never happens before, so I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I've never, ever, ever left her to where she's alone. I'm just like, all right, let me just quickly go here since you're sleeping, and I'll come back out.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
And I hate to be up front or out of line. Are you guys living under the car?
No, not at all. I can actually show you a paycheck.
Okay.
No. She living in the car. Listen. She lying. A paycheck don't. You can have an address of your family member and still live in the streets. Oh, she trying to pull an okie doke on the officer. Oh, they living in the car. Yes, officer. You got the right answer. She didn't like you answer that question. Ooh, you put her on the top spot. That's what the women would do to me. I got to check. Oh, he go through the same thing. He know women very well. I want to know who this officer is, man, for real. Not like, man, you know women very well. I want to salute this officer, say, hey, man, I'm going to find out who this Palm Beach officer is, man. I'm going to call my sheriff friend, like, hey, man, check out this video. Can you find out who this officer is? He on fire. What? He knows. She said, I could show you a check while I live. No. And this is another thing you guys going to have to pay attention to. Fellas, women have 2 to 3 addresses. They got to check for this company. They got to check for that company. They got to check for that company. Most ladies have 3 addresses. No cap. She won't ever put her real address out there. And for various reasons. Woo! Yo. Oh, man. It's not a laughing matter. It's a serious matter. Because I told y'all, man, about these ladies. I told y'all listen again.
The gym, I did my workout, and then I showered and came right back out.
So you did a 15-minute workout and
15,
shower.
20 minutes, like 5 minutes, and I came back out, like 20, 25 minutes total.
Okay.
Yeah. And it never happens before, so I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I've never, ever, ever left her to where she's alone. I'm just like, all right, let me just quickly go here since you're sleeping, and I'll come back out.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
And I hate to be up front or out of line. Are you guys living under the car?
No, not at all. I can actually show you a paycheck.
Okay.
I'm working. This is like a mistake. That's why I was scared.
Oh, man, this is easy case, man. He's concerned about the child's safety, man, and rightfully so. And you could tell the daughters they living in a car. You're going to find out. You could tell, man. Hold on, where my other phone at? Listen, y'all. I done said so much truth in this video. Shout out to Fabulous Studio for the support. I'm telling you, I done say so much in this video and so much time, y'all. Guys, I got another members only video, man. I got to go in, man. I got to go in on the men and the women. Irresponsible sex bondage. I got to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do that today. What this tells me is that they living in a car. We could all agree with that. And she used the gym. The problem is, where does her daughter go at? Respectfully. Yo, this is bad, man. Why you don't, like, you're going to hear the officer say later on, why don't you take you and your daughter to a gym that has for kids to go to? This is not looking good.
I'm like, let me run out. I can show you my paycheck.
Okay,
Okay,
that's fine.
I can literally pull it out and show you.
So I checked her. She's been in here for almost 2 hours already.
Oh, the woman's is telling. They said she been here for almost 2 hours. Ooh, you know they're gonna tell it. You know, because they're gonna do the report. Look at them. Yep. She been in there for 2 hours. Ooh, ho, stop the show. Whoa, let's listen.
Line. Are you guys living under the car?
No, not at all. I can actually show you a paycheck.
Okay.
I'm working. This is like a mistake. That's why I was scared. I'm like, let me run out. I can show you my paycheck.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
I can literally pull it out and show you. So I checked her.
Listen. Look at the guy. Look at the guy. Look at the trainer. He's like, what the hell is going on? The trainer like, oh, not this drama, man. Oh, man. Now she gonna tell it. The lead gonna tell it of Crunch. That's the lead. That's the lead gonna tell it.
She's been in here for almost 2 hours already.
Okay. Can I see it on the computer? She said she's been here for 15 minutes.
7, 11. So she's exactly what time she's here.
Ooh, she lied to the officers. Ooh. Wee.
2 hours. She said she's been here 15 minutes. Yeah, that's all she said.
You know, you can't say that it's somebody else's name. They got you all. They got your information.
And I can take it out right now. I thought you guys scared me. I just want to make sure she's okay.
What was your name, ma'am?
Christina.
Christina.
Yes.
Do you want to go to jail for child abuse?
Not
Or do you
at
want
all.
to tell us the truth right now?
Did you hear? Oh, this officer ain't playing.
I'm definitely telling you the
You
truth.
checked in the gym at 7:27 this morning.
Well, no.
Do you know what time it is now?
If you asked her, I came back out. I went
It's
to
9 o'clock.
No.
You've been here for almost 2 hours.
I will tell you. I'm telling you the truth. I walked back out.
Okay, regardless, she was still in the car.
For like 15, 20 minutes. Yes, that's true.
Okay.
But I can literally tell you, I walked out.
All right.
The camera's gonna tell otherwise. The camera's gonna tell otherwise, y'all.
Let's go get your driver's license and we'll go from there.
And I can show you my paycheck and everything. My daughter has never been harmed, hurt.
Okay, well, we don't know that, and this is our first encounter with you, so I find that hard to believe.
He said that he find that hard to believe. Yo, this officer ain't falling for the okie doke. She used to get in her way with certain men. She done met her match. This guy ain't falling for her pretty looks. You know, her being in shape. He ain't falling for none of that. He's concerned about the child, okay?
Well, I can't trust you because you said you've been in there for 15 minutes and you've been in there for 2 hours.
25.
You even telling on yourself. He telling you 15 minutes. You saying 25 minutes. I told you. He knows how to get the women to talk. He ain't falling for no okie doke. He ain't falling for it because she looking good. Even if it's his own woman, he ain't falling for no woman's trick. He's a guy that you want to have as a friend because he could save your life, man. He's saving the girl's life. Yet she taught her daughter manipulative ways at an early age. Listen.
Been here for almost 2 hours.
I will tell you. I'm telling you the truth. I walked back out.
Okay, regardless, she was still in the car.
For like 15, 20 minutes. Yes, that's true.
Okay.
But I can literally tell you, I walked out.
All right, let's go get your driver's license and we'll go from there.
And I can show you my paycheck and everything. My daughter has never been harmed, hurt.
Okay, well, we don't know that, and this is our first encounter with you, so I find that hard to believe.
You find that hard to believe. Listen.
Well, I can't trust you because you said you've been in there for 15 minutes and you've been in there for 2 hours.
25, 15 at the gym, like 5 minutes.
Hi, Mom. How are you? Good. Gabby's good.
They are very, very disappointed in her. And rightfully so, they should be disappointed in her. Some of these men have daughters, and the thought of them seeing another child in the car, they take that very serious. Let's see what happens.
No, she didn't do anything. A passerby called it in because they saw an unattended juvenile in the back with the car off. So with the biggest issue, obviously Florida and everything else is one, they don't want to leave unattended for long at all, but also the car has to be on, okay? All right?
Do you have your ID?
Yeah, I think so. But she's okay. She got no complaints. She's been great, okay? All right, Gabby, feel better. We'll see you later.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
And I'm so...
No. This is that sympathy trying to get off. Telling her daughter, you better not say what I thought you said. You better tell them that we ain't living no car. I think they know. And the thing about it is, you can get a car and don't have to work. I know she's working. So if she's working, who's taking care of her daughter? Who's taking care of her daughter? The question I have is, if she's working, which the only thing I could see her doing working is Uber and DoorDash. That's the type of work she's doing. Somebody helped her get the car, and she was tired of the man. The man saw right through her. He left her. So I'm going to tell you what's going on in Florida. Listen. The men in Florida don't play. I don't know about your state. The men in Florida don't play. And if you as a woman come to Florida, don't come with the nonsense, because the man will throw you out. So what ended up happening was, whoever she was dealing with, the child's father, saw that she was up to no good, and he kicked her out. And probably when she went to court, he got something on her, evidence showed, and so he gave her the car and let the daughter be. Now, fortunately, I don't think he wants to be in his daughter's life for whatever reason. Maybe, I don't know if it may not be his child. He probably found out, you know what? That's another case I could solve. He probably found out that this daughter of his wasn't his child. This is why I tell you guys, from here on out, if the woman is pregnant, before you sign that birth certificate, make sure you get a test done if that's your child from here on out. You can't take no chances with any woman. With any woman, you can't take no chances. You can't take no chances in 2025. I know this. Oh, Rollo, you pushing this? Yes, I am pushing it. Absolutely. Because he probably found out later on that this isn't his child. And in the state of Florida, if it's not your child, you don't have to pay child support. Yep, that's why a lot of women know not to come down here with that mess. The Santas and them know, we gotta be in favor of the men, because men have been paying for somebody else's child. And so the law is law that you must get a test to make sure that this is the father before you sign the birth certificate. And the hospitals must do it, or they could get in trouble. All hospitals in Florida have to do it. So I'm giving y'all some gems. See, I know a lot of you ladies is clever. See, I know y'all. I know y'all. That's why you won't come to Florida, because if you do something that you did you did something prior to coming to Florida, huh? So then you get with this guy in Florida, you think he's slow and he got the most money, and because you're hearing about the dollars rising up in Florida, you're looking at the Palm Beach, you're looking at the homes, So she got with some Florida dude. She's from another state. She may be from Florida. I don't know. She don't sound like she's been there long enough. Uh she probably from the north, moved to the south, got some Florida guy, the daughter, boom, 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 whatever. Come to find out, it's not his kid. This is what I tell y'all. All you men, you lie with these women, they pregnant. Okay, you go through the pregnancy, you tell them we're gonna get this DNA test. Let's go.
Oh, sorry. I know you guys hate me right now, but I promise it's a mistake.
Oh, why you say they hate you? Why you say they hate you? Why are you saying that?
My partner, you ready?
Yeah. And you can call her. They came to help me with my car. I literally had a flat.
I'm not worried about your vehicle right now.
I know, but I wanted to tell you why we're here. We had a flat and they stopped.
You see, he's trying to get her off. She's trying to get off because she's guilty. She lives in a car. If the car tire is flat, that he was correct and I was correct. She lives in a car. She lives in a car with her daughter. She's doing DoorDash. She's doing Uber Eats. She might be doing what you would call it, Amazon Flex, and she's using her dad's address. She's using her dad's address, and I told you guys, some of these ladies, they got their family's address. They got some ninja's address for a check, and then they got their homegirl's address for a check. Some of these women don't got nothing in their name. But you don't want to support the real. You only one of few people support the Cash App for me speaking the truth, for calling out the situation. And you wonder why I pull back on certain material, because I speak the truth. I show the truth. I break down the truth. And it's only a few far between people support the Cash App, support the Vimo, support the Super Chat. And you wonder why I do our video and I cut it short. When I go to my members only, I go in more because they pay for members only. But I told you guys I know about these ladies. I know about women. That's why they wanted me to be Hugh Hefner for other reasons besides what you think. Look, at the end of the day, that's neither here nor there. No woman could fool me. And I didn't see this part. Now, this part I saw. This is the part I skipped to. Anyway, watch what happens.
Buy and change everything for me.
Okay, cool. You could be doing whatever inside, but your child's in the car, no AC, the car's off, it's locked, so we can't get in unless we break the window. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand, and it'll never happen. It never happened before.
No. It happened before. It happened before. You see, she's getting guilty. She's getting guilty. They can see right through the nonsense. He's not letting her off. She's trying to get off.
Going.
I'm just trying to make sure that.
Why is that a concern if the driver's side is open?
No, I'm just making sure that she's okay because she gets scared and I don't want her to be afraid.
So you had to close the driver's door?
I just closed the door. Honestly, I'm telling you, it really is a mistake. And I know you don't understand, but it is a mistake.
I don't think anybody will understand this. Just put your bag on the hood.
Can I go fast?
Yes. Let's step over here to the front of it.
Here we go.
So,
as an owner of Walton Goggins.
Here we go. Let's get to it.
It's the honest truth. I wish you would believe me. I promise you. I can show you the text message, and you can even go to the tire shop. Can I tell you what happened, and then you can kind of see if I'm guilty or not?
I'll hear you out. Let's start with this.
Yes.
What time did you wake up this morning?
I woke up this morning probably like around 6-something, going on 7, because, and I'll tell you, I'm trying to tell you, I have proof.
Okay. You woke up at 7 o'clock and then what?
I called to see if there's a nearest gym. So I normally go to a gym, I do a quick workout, and then I leave. So I'm driving.
She lives in the car. She lives in the car. Listen, she got the donut on the vehicle. And that's a new vehicle she got. I told y'all, I know these ladies. I know these ladies. I know if they living in a car. I know if they got another man. I know if they dealing with another woman. I know if they're going to set you up. I know these things. I am the top observer of all time. I know when these women is going to renege you and renege you. I've been there, done that. I've been through it all. She lied to the baby father, which was not the baby father. In the state of Florida, you could get a test and get off that child support. That's why these women ain't coming to Florida. They want to get you in these other states. In Florida, they are making sure the men good. That's on point. That's why I'm here. I want to be in a place that a man could be a man and moving righteously. Only get a little bit of support for speaking his truth. I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to get the women to get corrected and stop lying to these men. Stop being vindictive, but they don't want to support the stream. They're going to say, I'm a woman basher. You can't keep a woman. Oh, I could keep a woman. The problem is the woman wants to control me. She wants to have her way with me. She wants me to be with nothing. After a while, they play a great actress in the beginning, and then they'll either do Houdini, they'll say, Rollo, why are you telling us about ourselves? Why you think a woman ain't calling my phone like that? They know not to call my phone because I'm going to see right through the phone call. She is living in that new 2025 Volkswagen and already having problems with the vehicle. She trading in one of her vehicles. She's doing DoorDash and Uber Eats. Got certain things going on the side. She thought she was going to get a come up in Florida. Anyway, let's go.
That the reason why we're here, which I have proof, I'm trying to tell you kindly, my car, we got a flat. I'm glad we weren't on 995. The tire popped. I purchased it.
Okay, you purchased it. That has nothing to do with you leaving your child. You live in a car. Why are you lying to the officers? You live in a car. And salute to everybody tuning into the show. Salute to the fellas and ladies tuning into the show. Let's continue.
For $60-something. Our tire blew out in front of the tire shop yesterday, last night around 11, almost like a 10-something around 11.
Okay, so if your car was flat around 10-something, 11, then why you don't, the officer is correct, I'm correct, you live in a car. Ma'am, you live in a car. The man kicked you out. It's not his daughter. It's not his daughter. He found out that's not his daughter. And when he found out that's not his daughter, he kept his word. He gave you the 2025 Volkswagen. You're doing Uber Eats and DoorDash. Because in Palm Beach, you can make money doing Uber Eats and DoorDash. Then you pay the Latino woman to watch your daughter while you go handle your business. Now it makes sense to why we seen that Latino woman towards the end to come get your child. Because your dad don't want to deal with you. You disappoint him. You disappoint your moms. because you had a man that was very successful and you slept with some Pookie and Ray Ray dungeon man and slipped the daughter in as if it's his and it wasn't his the whole entire time. Some of these ladies could get through y'all, man, if you let it. They know how to get you guys. They can't get me. They can't get me the way they want to get me. Let me say that. And when these ladies can't get me the way they want to get me, they don't want me to tell y'all this because it's going to open up your eyes and see, wait a minute, I got to pay more detail to what Rollo's saying because he's used to getting women. I had women Houdini on me. I had women that got some money from me. I've been through all that. So they can't fool me. I seen it all. I give ladies the benefit of the doubt, and they always prove me right. Always. The ladies always prove me right. I tell them, I say, you ain't coming to see me. Oh, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. I know when they're going to come see me, and I know when they're not going to come see me. And I let them know. I know when a woman's going to pull up to see me, and I know when a woman is not going to pull up to see me. And I let them know that. Oh, you don't know me. You don't know me. And then the truth comes out. I know them. I told you, they can't fool me. I know she's living in that car. That guy gave her the car and say, leave me. You're responsible for the vehicle. I'm going to put it in your name, give you this 2025 Volkswagen so you could take care of your daughter and find that ninja that's his child. Because no matter how much money you have as a man, she's going to always want you to be a ninja. I dare any woman tell me I'm lying. These ladies want you to be a ninja. They don't want you to be a good guy, fellas. They don't want you to be uply mobile. They want you in sin, most of these ladies. Majority of these ladies. They want you in sin. And when you going to get that through your head, fellas? If you do everything responsible, she's going to push herself away from you. If you take care of the bills, you take care of yourself, you take care of her, you take care of them kids, she is going to bring more drama to you. If you don't do everything correctly, she's going to give you the best time of your life. She's going to be behaving more. How many of you fellas will admit the woman was behaving when you didn't have nothing in your pocket? When you couldn't take care of her and them kids? Oh, she was all in your face. She was all happy. She was smiling. She was giving you all types of no problems. The minute you figure it out as a man, she will bring distractions to you. She will pull back from you. She will not support you. She will give you a hard time. You could give her the best car, the best house, the best sets, or decent sets. The ninja, that's who she really wants you to be. No matter what the culture is, especially the so-called black woman, even more so. Gotta watch out. Let's continue.
And the
Where are
time
you guys coming from?
we were coming from home, and then what was happening is I came back down here. I was gonna go to see her, and the tire popped. So that's why I'm like, all right, let me see if you guys can help me. I can show you proof. I would love to show
So you
you
got
my
a flat tire at 11 p.m.
and I can show you. I don't want you to think I'm a liar. My daughter's the most important thing to me in my life, and I've never done anything wrong.
That says otherwise.
I know, and I don't want you to feel like I'm like she's a happy child. She's not, like my daughter, she doesn't even know what's going on. She's never been around a cop before, and that's how I found.
She lying again. She's been around a cop before. When they say they never been around a cop before, she's been around a cop before. You have to read between the lines. She's been around a cop before. I can't stand when women be lying. Oh, I've never been around a cop before. Yes, you have. You're lying.
Right here for a little bit.
I have the flat tire that blew out. So this tire that was switched out.
Okay, again,
Oh, I just.
That has nothing to do with anything right now.
I'm just.
Hey, listen, you live in a car. Guys, I don't know how you guys. Oh my gosh. You notice the women in the chat will not even say she's lying. The woman respectfully that's viewing, you know that she's lying. Why you not calling her out in the chat? Why you ladies that watching me not calling her out in the chat saying she's lying? You know this woman is lying. This woman is lying to the officers. She lives in the car. Woman, you live in a car. It's not shaming you. You know why you living in that car, because you lied to that man about your daughter. And he got his team to investigate who you dealing with. And he gave you the car and got you out his complex. You lied to the officer in the beginning. For what? You live in a car. Do you know that they could have probably got some people together, got you in a house for the time being, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a kid involved. They may know somebody. If you would have told the truth, look, I live in a car. You know what? You got me. I live in a car. I was in the gym for 2 hours. I did wrong by my daughter. I took the risk. And now you got me. Put me in cuffs. I'm going to get my homegirl, pay her a couple of days, get this bail, and then we go from there. I won't do it again. A lot of you ladies don't want accountability. You don't take accountability. Guys, you got to be very cognizant. Listen to what a woman is really saying, not what she's telling you. Because a lot of you guys, you get caught up in your emotions. You get upset. You want to attack Rollo for telling the truth. You should be glad to have a person like me around who experienced different types of women. Some guys have not dealt with different types of women like me. Let's keep it real. This is why you should be glad I'm talking about this. Because some of you have not had you have one or two maybe women long-term relationships. I dealt with multiple women for seasons, years, one day, we into each other, won't hear from her again. I dealt with all types of different women. But only one person supported the Cash App, and that's Forever Studio. Everybody else have not hit the Cash App, have not hit the Venmo. So what this tells me is you defend her behavior. You defend her behavior. That's what it tells me. I have to keep it real. You defend her behavior. You will bail her out, then support my stream. I'm convinced. If she was to know your Instagram, you guys would have bailed her out. You'd be like, forget what Rollo say. Let me find out her Instagram. Let me find out what county jail she in. Let me go bail her out. It is what it is, man. I'm not surprised.
Tell me, this has never happened. I'm trying to say that was the reason why we're here. Our tire blew out.
The reason you're here is because you were taking a shower and working out. Not because you have a flat tire.
No, not really. It's because the tire blew out and I normally work out and this was the only Crunch Fitness nearby. So we drove.
No. You live in a car. You live in a car. Ain't no, oh, this is the nearest Crunch. No, you live in a car. You ain't trying to go far. You doing DoorDash and Uber Eats or whatever else, Amazon Flex, getting some decent money there to get by for the day. Stop it. And your daughter goes to your friend's house to take care of what needs to be taken care of, and you got to pay her because she ain't doing it for free. She ain't watching your daughter for free.
Okay, so then she would have been left in another. She would have been left in another Crunch Fitness if you didn't have a flat tire then. So just hang out right here with my partner.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. She would have left her in another Crunch Fitness. It don't matter where's it at. You're right, officer. Tell her.
This is the first time because of the tire.
Do me a favor, we can hang out over here so my partner can talk to her. She's okay. Did you think about if she was okay when you left her in the car by herself when you went
Yeah, tell her, officer.
to work out?
For the first time, I didn't think this
So you
would
can
never,
hang out.
this
You can
would
hang out
never
over here.
happen.
She's fine with us.
Hi, Miss Christine. Let me talk to you without your daughter, okay? Let's go over here.
I often get asked what distinguishes
So, I'll ask you again. Where were you last night?
I was. Oh my God! Can I show you my phone? Would it be easier if I?
No. She thinks she's slick. He asked her again, where was you last night? Corey supported twice for the Cash App. Thank you, Corey, for supporting the Cash App twice. You supported earlier and you supported just now. Appreciate the support. He asked her again. She gonna act like she don't know what's going on.
I show you my phone in the Mexican.
It would be easier if you told me the truth.
I just told you. I stopped at a Firestone. The tire blew out. The tire is still with us.
Okay, you told me you're Firestone. What were you doing
What was you doing last night?
last night?
Nothing at all. I got off of work. We drove. The tire blew out.
Where were you working at?
Where was I working at?
That's what I just said, yeah.
I'm a sales representative. I told you I work for a call center. Do you want me to show you everything that happened?
You could work for a call center in your car. You could work for a call center in your car. You could work for a call center in your car, or they have a arrangement where somebody's watching your child. So this was happening. Okay, we got it now. She worked for the call center. She might have to go in a few days, and then she could do it at home. It all depends on the call center in the state of Florida. Okay, so she does that. So that lets me know the lady that's watching her daughter, she pays her. Sometimes she might pay to stay there for a night or two. Maybe the lady don't have no family. Her child is grown. Who knows? Or they might be together. I don't know. The point is that she trusts the woman to come because her dad and her moms ain't dealing with her right now for various reasons. They disappointed because the truth of the matter is whoever she was dealing with was not that was not his daughter, because you could tell she's well kept. She dealt with a man that kept her well kept. The problem is that was not his child. And when he found out, he gave her the Volkswagen, tell her, get out of my freaking house and go find that ninja.
I got off of work.
How are you going to show me? How are you going to show me
house.
what happened? You're supposed to tell me what happened.
I just did, sir.
Okay, but there's a lot of inconsistencies in this story. You're repeating my questions because you are trying to think of something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, she's trying to think of something. Yeah. Yep, he's not falling for the okie doke. He's not falling for the, because she looked good and she got a nice, little thing going on, and, she's petite, and he ain't falling for it. I'm glad there's men like this in this world today, because some men would have folded and gave her a pass.
I have it. I have the proof as the text messages. It shows you. I wrote her. I said, hey, my tire blew out in front of the Firestone. Here's the address. Can you please send someone to come help us?
Okay,
she
so
sent her husband.
You got off work at what time last night?
I got off of work probably around 8 or 9.
Okay, so then what were you...
Also, you're talking about your friend has a husband. So your friend and her husband is watching your child. Man, they live in a car, y'all. It's official. They live in a car. He knows it.
You're doing driving at 11 o'clock at night.
No, I was driving around 9 something from Fort Lauderdale to down there. The tire blew out around 10. A man named Moses at
So what happened
Firestone.
in between?
So you drove from Fort Lauderdale to Palm Beach, was about an hour some change. That's about roughly an hour. Riza is in the chat. She would know. I believe from Fort Lauderdale to where she at, it's about an hour. So why would you leave Fort Lauderdale? Inquiring minds want to know.
8 o'clock and 10 p.m.
The tire around, I don't know what else you're talking. I don't know. I'm not looking at the time. I'm telling you. After work, I drove around 9 to 9 something, 9:10.
What county and city are we in currently?
In Lake Worth, right?
Okay.
Palm Beach.
Where do you live?
I live in Fort Lauderdale. My friend lives in Boynton.
Busted. You have an address in Fort Lauderdale. Your friend that you got to come pick up your child lives in Palm Beach. About an hour some away. You're not living in Fort Lauderdale. You got somebody's address in Fort Lauderdale. So you could do your call center. And you don't have nobody to watch your child because y'all live in the car. It's a wrap, y'all.
Boynton.
Okay.
So I drove to Palm Beach, and the car stopped in Palm Beach in Boynton.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. He's asking you why are you over in this area and
that's
you can't
what.
see.
Yo, I'm laughing seriously. Like she knows she live in the car. She's ashamed she's so embarrassed that the officer figured her out that she live in the car, man.
My friend lives in Palm Beach.
After your tire was fixed, then what happened?
Then after that, we stayed at her house for a little bit. We came here. I drove. I said, let's go to Crunch Fitness. So this is my first time here. She said, oh, we just opened December 31st.
Can we go back for a second? Where did you spend the night last night?
Last night, after I went to her house, I stayed with them for a little bit. And then after that, around 5 o'clock, we drove here. So I wouldn't even...
I was right again. I was right again. Wow. She said that she stayed for a little while at the friend's house, and the friend got a husband. She don't got a man. And then they went straight to freshen up. The friend don't even let you freshen up at her house, or you telling a lie about your friend. Man, they live in the car. They live in the car, y'all. It's unfortunate. Her daughter and her live in that 2025 Volkswagen. Let's go.
I would say we slept because we were up with the tires the whole time. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even say like I was sleeping like a baby somewhere because I wasn't. I was literally terrified I had a flat tire.
What was your plan for the rest of the day?
Oh my God, it's Sunday.
Good question.
What is my plan? I don't know. I was going to drive back, see my dad. We don't really do much.
All right.
Of course you ain't doing too much. You ain't got no place to stay. You ain't got no place to stay. You got your daughter living in the car because you lied to the man that was on point. He found out that wasn't his daughter. He let you go. He gave you the 2025 Volkswagen and told you to get out of his place. Ladies, stop lying. Stop trying to one up on these successful men. Not every successful man is a fool. And I'm not even successful, and I know the okie doke women be pulling sometimes. I'm going to tell you something. Yo, no cap. I know this woman that's into me. Lord is my witness. She into me. And I told her, I said, look, you got 3 guys at the site you into. Why you want me to be number 4? And she's like, I ain't got no other men in sight. I got my eyes on you. I said, miss, you got 3 guys in sight that you deal with at the site. I'm not going to be number 4. Guess what happened? I saw the 3 different guys in 30 minutes. She met the one guy she dealt with at the site, the other guy the next 30 minutes, and then the one that's in charge of something important before she left and clocked out. I'm not lying. The Lord is my witness. I saw it the day I told her she's dealing with 3 different guys. And she got supposedly a man at home. And I think he knows about it because he picked her up. He picked her up. He knows about it. So it might be one of those type of situations. I'm telling y'all, man. Just like I tell you guys, you think because you talk to a woman online, yeah, I'm talking to such and such on the Instagram. I'm talking to such and such on the... Bro, you think I'm born yesterday? I tell these women behind the scenes, I'm not the only man you're talking to. Quit playing, act like I'm the only man you're talking to. We're in 2025. Stop it with this. Oh, I'm only interested in you now. No. Rollo ain't falling for the okie doke and all the okie dokie. No. I don't care how fine you are, how attractive you are. No, that fizzes away. Let's get down to really why you want to get around me. What's the main reason why you want to get around me? We're going to get through this. I'm tall and all this other nonsense. Why you really want to get around me? And see, they can't answer that question. Let's go.
Wait a second for me.
What I'm trying to figure out is like, you know, why was it like important after dealing with all that to be like, oh, you know what, I think we need to go check out this gym.
I go to the gym every day, so I thought Crunch Fitness is the closest one. Let me go for 15, 20 minutes. My daughter was sleeping.
15, 20 minutes is one thing, but you weren't here for 15, 20 minutes, were you?
When I came here, I came back out. I stayed with my daughter, and I went back in. So I'll say about 20, 25, 15, and then I
checked
showered.
in the gym, you were in there for about 15 minutes, right?
I was in the gym, and I came back out.
For how long?
I stayed out for probably like 30, 40 minutes.
And then what?
And then I went back. I went to the gym 15, 25, 15 minutes, showered 10 minutes, came back out, and they're like, are you...
Because you live in the car. You live in the car, woman. And they know you live in the car.
Christine, I'm like, yes. And then that's like the car.
So 15 minutes, and then you came out for 30 minutes, and then you went in there for another 20 minutes. So it's 30 plus 20 is 50 minutes plus 15.
I honestly wasn't.
That's an hour and about an hour and 5 minutes, right?
No, I was in the gym for about 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and then I came out.
I'm saying in total.
In total, about an hour and 5 minutes. You were checked in the gym for almost 2 hours. So what happened to the other hour that we're missing right now?
When I came back out, I came back outside because my daughter was sleeping, so I had to make sure she was okay. So I came back outside, I stayed, she was still sleeping, and then I spent time with her, and I'm like, okay, let me work out for a little bit, maybe you'll be up after, and then that's when you guys came.
Got her. Busted. She told on herself. She said she was working out before you came in and see what's going on. Yo, she told on herself. And she live in a car. How many of you agree she live in a car? Put a $sign in the chat. Put a $sign in the chat if you agree this woman live with her daughter in a car. And she only go to old girl house once in the blue to get freshened up and have her daughter watch. Have her daughter being watched. And pay this lady. Man, this is wow, man. This is wow.
Right, but I think like your 15, 20 minutes is probably a little bit longer based on the fact that you were here for...
I'd say 15, I was working out 10 minutes. So
over 2 hours.
About 25, 30 minutes is probably the time I was in the gym.
Yeah, but you've been checked in for 2 hours, and you were still in the gym when we got here.
No, I checked in and I came back out. When I went back in, and for that 10 minutes, that's when someone told me you guys were out here.
You could tell that the daughter is going through it. You put your daughter in a uncompromised situation Man, this is crazy.
All right, miss. So here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to take you to jail today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Very, very much.
It's not there for a thank you or anything like that.
Ain't no thank you for that. No. Ain't no thank you. You appreciate that. No, you did wrong by your daughter. Watch what happens.
I know.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
What I am going to do is I'm going to make a report. This isn't the first time that you've left your daughter unattended in the car while you're in the gym. Okay. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Okay. I don't need the stories anymore. I'm going to notify DCF. They're going to pay a visit to you at your house, check on the welfare of your child. Okay. Do not let.
Oh, and this is where she gets in trouble because DCF already have an investigation on her. She don't have a place, y'all. Watch what happens. Watch what happens.
This happen again, because now that it's on record, I guarantee you would be going to jail next time.
Okay.
Give me a second.
If the gym is
And he got a call from the upper tiers. He got a call. When that call come in, that's not good. He got a call. Watch what happens.
such a priority to you.
Well, now it's not. Because,
But listen to me. Let me finish. If it is, then find a gym that has a daycare.
Find a gym that has daycare. Listen to what the officer says.
This happen again, because now that it's on record, I guarantee you would be going to jail next time.
Okay.
Give me a second.
If the gym is such a priority to you.
Well, now it's not. Because,
But listen to me. Let me finish. If it is, then find a gym that has a daycare.
Okay.
Because it's not acceptable to you just to get your exercise and your workout in, you leave your child in the car.
Sorry, this is my friend.
Okay, can you lock your phone screen and put it in your...
Her friend is calling her. And the reason why her friend is calling her is because she want that payment for that tire her husband did. She need that money. Now, you caught up in this situation, and you got to get your friend and watch your daughter. Watch what happens.
Bag or something. Here's the severity of the situation, okay? I had to reach out to my supervisor, okay, and a detective, okay? This meets the criteria for, yes, you to go to jail, okay? So, do you mind calling your father to have him come pick up your child so we do not have to give her to DCF?
Can you tell me why?
Because you left her unattended in the car with it off.
But I went in there for like 25, 30 minutes.
Regardless, it could be 5 seconds.
Can you guys literally like see the tire that blew out? Can you
The
tell
tire
him?
has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
Nothing to do with this. You understand that, right?
That's the reason why I stopped.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could be at Crunch in Miramar. You could be at Crunch in Fort Lauderdale. You could be at Crunch in New York. It's the same thing. You understand that, right?
No, but
leaving your...
You know, you heard him say, New York. Yo, they watch my channel. I won't be surprised if this officer is watching my channel right now. I won't be surprised if the sheriff is watching my channel right now down there in Palm Bay. I won't be surprised. Oh man, this is wild, man.
Child unattended.
The thing is, this is not something that happens to me. Like
it happened today.
I've
today.
I've always been the type of person to make sure my daughter is well taken care of.
Okay.
And
do you want to call your father and have him come pick up your child? Let's go ahead and give him a call.
It's gonna take.
I don't care.
I don't know how he's gonna get there. Like,
Does he not have a car?
He has a car, but he's like a senior. I don't know how he's gonna make it to Crutch Fitness.
How old is he?
My dad's about like 75, 76.
Okay. What other family members live close by?
No, any other family member that's nearby here that I can call her. That I can call, like, literally. I wish somebody would believe, like, literally. She just called me, too.
Right. Give me your bag.
Please.
Go ahead and call Dad.
Is there any way, like...
No.
See, she wants to give him a hard time. That's what the women do when they get caught. You know, when I tell a woman about herself, she wants to get feisty. She's getting feisty right now. And this is that fake femininity voice. They always do that with me too. You know, Rallo, that's not what I meant. You know, they're not gonna be yelling at me like that. You know what I'm saying? That's very rare a woman will yell at me. They'll do the fake femininity. Rallo, can we just let this go? You know, Can you let this go? Can you let this go? Can you let this go? Can we oh, caller said it. Caller figure it out really quickly. Do you know why though, caller? Do you know why, caller? Because her daughter's not her baby father. She lied on the man. He threw her out. He gave her the 2025 Volkswagen and said, "Get out." The state of Florida, the woman can lie on the man. You could do time for that if you lie on the man, especially a child involved. She live in a car. She doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, and her homegirl is watching her. Oh, you caught on to it very quickly, Carla. Very good. But we gotta hold the reason why she is homeless. No. She don't need help. She had help, Carla. She was dealing with a man that was very successful. She's well kept. She speaks very well. She knows her elite stuff. And she had a baby by a ninja. And the guy found out that's not his daughter. That's why she's living in the car. And you're going to be like, how you know, Rollo? Because I have helped ladies like this before. And I come to find out that the man that they was with was taking care of them, and that wasn't their child. They admitted it to me. You're talking to somebody with experience. When you in sin, there's repercussions. Women be hiding their true nature, fellas. Listen and listen well. I've been around different women. I've been around different women that stayed with me, got what they needed, and bounced and went back to the same dude that did all types of whatever to them. You cannot fool me, woman. I'm too well experienced. These ladies, guys, some of you men, you're going to feel sorry. You could bail her out and she will still go back to that sucker. I'm telling you right now, you could bail her out right now. She will not even say thank you. She will not give you the time of day, and she will go back to that ninja. It was too boring for her to live in a nice home, having nice cars, having a man that provides for her, and then lied about the daughter. I had a woman admitted to me that, yeah, that guy thinks that's his child. I say, you evil, wicked woman. You are living off another man. You have your daughter have another man's last name, and you are benefiting. Because she was trying to get up with me. Let me tell you how real I am. She was trying to get up with me. I said, you got a man at home. And number two, you hiding your daughter from that man. I point, because when she showed me the picture of her. She lied on the man, which I know she was lying. But when I saw the picture, I said, that's not his daughter. She said, what? How you know? I said, I've been around a lot of people. I said, listen, for one, I don't know you. You're not getting my number. I'm not getting up with you. I don't get down like that. And for two, you need to tell that man before he finds out. He's not going to take it well. Some guys like me, I could be like, okay, I know it's not my kid. Okay, you ain't going to get nothing from me no more. I got all the proof, all the videos, all the messages. I got everything, all the receipts. Boom, take it to court. Get you out of my place. You ain't getting nothing from me. You're going to find out who the father is. I'm done. I don't even care if I'm in the child's life. It's not fair for the child to have my name and it's not even my child. No siree. I don't do that over here. Let's go.
Can I speak to him? And I'm like telling you guys that I can call my dad, but there's no way he's going to be able to come way down here and Fort Lauderdale.
Put your phone on the roof.
You want me to try to call him? Please?
Face the car.
Yeah, see, she don't want to. She playing games. You see, she trying to manipulate this man. This is what I deal with women. Oh, I'm so innocent, and they do this to me. Wow, watch what she does. The unexpected.
Don't do this. Can I? Okay, I'll call my dad.
Okay, I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna have you on speaker, okay? Stop. Do not do that.
Call my dad. Let me call my dad.
Okay, we'll call him in a little bit, okay? Right now, that's not gonna happen.
Please let me call my dad so my daughter is safe. At least I can call her grandmother or something, please.
I got you. Just take a seat.
Can I at least call her grandmother?
Take a seat. I don't want your child to see.
I don't think I might faint.
Take a seat.
Can you please let me call my dad?
Take a seat. I don't want your child to see.
Keep drawing. She's okay. They're just talking. He just has to speak to her in the car.
Mobile has saved me lots of.
Yep, she got the daughter crying now. Here we go.
Take a seat.
Daddy, mommy is arrested.
She's gonna come in.
I don't know why, mommy. I'm arrested.
Okay. That's good for your child, but that's not what I wanted to happen.
I'm so scared. I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't understand why you put your foot in.
I don't know what I did.
Real good.
Here we go. Oh, yep. Here we go. Y'all see what the comment is in the chat? Y'all see? Listen. Look at the chat. Look at the comment. Why are the cops so aggressive about a phone call? You see what I'm talking about, guys? Fellas, you see what I'm talking about? So it's okay for a woman to manipulate a man. Guys, this is what you got to be careful with. A woman could get you unalive in situations like this, bro. No. She's not mentally ill. No, she's not. Riza, no, she's not mentally ill. She's a great actress. She's not mentally ill. She's used to getting her way, and people are tired of it. We would know she's mentally ill. There's nothing wrong with her. She's acting. She's a great actress. There's a lot of ladies that pull on skits. There's nothing wrong with them. Then there's all women you could tell something wrong with them. No, it's nothing wrong with her. See, why is y'all protecting this lady? Why is y'all protecting this woman? When a man is not on point, I'm going to call out the man. She don't care for her daughter's safety. She got her daughter living in the car. A lot of you are covering for sins. That's why you won't support, because you covering for sins. And a lot of you dudes will see this video. You're going to find out her name. You're going to send her money to bail her out, and she's going to go back to doing the same thing she's doing again. I told you guys, I've been around different women. These ladies in the chat know that. That's why I cannot get manipulated and tricked. What happened to me last year is because of the simple fact that I give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't do that no more. You don't want to be in my shoes. A lot of you would not know what to do in situations like this. I dealt with women like this before. She comes from a rich background. She ain't lacking when it comes to money, but she likes to be in control. She wanted to control the guy that was not the father of her kid. She's well taken care of. She's not struggling. The problem is that these type of women are getting dudes lined up. These are the type of women that get dudes lined up because they got the money, they got the goons, they got the protection, and money talks, BS walk. A lot of you ladies are not on her frequency when it comes to money like that. You're not on her frequency when it comes to money like that. Most of you ladies dream of having the man she had. She took in a man. Like these are the type of ladies that try to come after me. No lie. These are the type of ladies that come after me. They well kept. Well kept. And you won't even know how many men they deal with. You won't even know that she's sleeping with multitude of men. You will not catch her because she's very, very, very well kept. And those are the type of women that's well kept. Let me tell you guys something. I dealt with women like her, well kept, great shape, work out, know how to swim, do all that. But she got a lot of sins in her body count. Woo! Telling you fellas, man. Yeah. She not bad looking. I don't care what nobody say. She ain't bad looking. Don't tell me, oh, I won't get with her. If she wasn't the type of woman she was, you dudes would be simping for her right now. You would be sending her $1,000, $2,000 cash out. If she was to go on live streaming, she could get more support than us, than all the brothers and the truth combined. Like the Candace Owens type of the world. Candace Owens is very manipulative. Y'all didn't know I was going to say that. Rollo, what you just said? Candace Owens, the Danikas, they very manipulative women. Woo, man. Yo, man. Oh, man. You guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let me take it easy. Let me take it easy. Take my time. Get back to the content. Let's go.
Nice. Mom's right here. Come here. You want to talk to mom?
I might faint. I'm so serious. I might faint. Please have somebody. I know what I did. I might faint, you guys. I'm serious.
Is it Dad?
Yes. I've never been locked up before, ever. I might faint. I'm not going to make it back here like this. At all. I will not make it.
She's not going anywhere.
I promise you guys.
She's not going anywhere. We're hanging out.
I will faint and literally back here.
You see how she be so disrespectful in front of her child? You see how so disrespectful she is in front of her child? You see that?
Okay, can you not say that right now?
It's the truth.
Okay.
I can't
You're
lie
gonna make
to
it a
my
lot
daughter.
worse.
This sob story you're trying to do and play us against with her, it's not going to work, all right? So just stop. You're going to make it worse in front of her, okay? You're lucky that we're letting her stand right here with you. So just stop.
What other family member's going to call because he's not answering?
Oh my goodness. I have my friend.
Family members.
I just told you, officer, the family ain't dealing with her. Her friend's gonna have to pick up the daughter. If her father don't pick up, that lets me know I was correct. I was correct. Her family ain't even dealing with her because they know she's narcissistic. Do you understand her dad is very well known? And to see his daughter embarrass him, getting with a complete man and lied on him about the daughter, and to see that fathers out here, I'm gonna keep it. A lot of you fathers that have daughters, I'm gonna talk to you real quick. If you say otherwise, I can't take you serious. What I'm about to say. If your daughter finds a man of means when she's of age, and she finds a man of means, and he's providing for her like you provided for her, the last thing you want to hear is that man calls you and say, hey, your daughter lied on me. I don't want you to get upset, but I found out that's not my kid. Yo, there's a lot of guys out here that take care of their daughters, do their thing. Yo, don't make your father's last name bad out here, man. And that's what happened. Her dad disowned her because, for one, it's a disgrace because he took care of her. You could tell he took care of his daughter and the moms. The problem is she wanted to be promiscuous. She had beautiful looks. She got in the door. She got with an elite guy. He took care of her, eventually had a child, find out later on that that's not his child. Nasty work, man. Let's go.
Oh God, I don't know anyone else.
Okay.
You can try to call maybe my friend that
Family
did the
members.
tire. She's close to family. My dad.
I just called him twice. He didn't answer. Mommy's fine. We're not going anywhere, okay? We're just hanging out, all right?
We can call a fire truck for you. It's not going to change anything, though.
I think you might have to. I'm really
Your
not.
daughter's going to be here by herself with him. Because somebody, you're not coming out.
Please don't hurt her.
You're not coming out of those. Why would we hurt her? Why would we hurt her? This is the example you're trying to set for your daughter right now. Like, we're the bad people. You're the one that left her unattended for 2 hours in a car. We are not the bad people here, all right? So don't try to pin us to be that in front of her.
Exactly. I'm glad he said that. Facts.
She's going to jail right now for child neglect, okay?
There's the Latino friend right there. Ooh, she not happy. Her Latino friend not happy. Ooh, you call her. Listen, man, you got her. She told her husband, now we got to take care of the daughter. She going to jail. Ooh, her friend ain't happy.
I don't know why, but she's having a hard time understanding of the totality of the circumstances of what she did wrong. Okay? That's neither here nor there. Her story is just very, very inconsistent of what's happened from yesterday until the moment we met her. Okay? I don't know what's going on. It's none of my business. My concern is her child.
Yeah.
Okay? I appreciate you coming out here and taking custody of her child. I'll see if she wants to talk to you. I'm sure she will.
The whole reason you're in handcuffs has nothing to do with your tire being blown out. It has to do with your decision of leaving your kid in the car unattended. Does that make sense to you now?
Yeah, here comes the sheriff, the lady in charge.
I'm so sorry.
I did take a little bit of look at your record. You've had, quite a few traffic infractions, but it's not a big deal. But some of them are not seatbelting your child. Okay, yeah.
Not seatbelt on your child.
I've seen all up and down the state of Florida.
She said, I seen your thing all and up down the state of Florida. That means she lives in her car. It's a wrap. Let me rewind what the lady said. Listen to what the top lady says. Hold on. Listen.
Your decision of leaving your kid in the car unattended. Does that make sense to you now?
I'm so sorry.
I did take a little bit of look at your record. You've had, quite a few traffic infractions, but it's not a big deal. But some of them are not seatbelting your child. Okay, yeah. I've seen all up and down the state of Florida. So you just gotta make sure that you're making smart decisions for your little girl, because again, you're her mom, right? You're in charge of her. The rescue's here and they're gonna check you out, okay?
And I asked you what happens next after this. Like, how do I come back to my daughter? Like, what happens?
Well,
she'll be able to come. My friend will be able to go.
Yeah, they come and if you post up a bond, and they'll be able to, bond bail you out and all that good stuff, okay? You're gonna be here to check it out.
How are you?
She was charged with child neglect.
This is crazy. This is, you see? So the lady's husband was there too. So we got to see the husband. Oh man. Let me see what's going on here. Let me see what you're saying in the chat. Let me start looking at it. Carla says, I have given many young ladies advice how to pick men and how to take care of themselves. And some of them listen, and a lot of them is hard headed. Oh, yeah. I can hear that. I could definitely see that. And Carla says she has burned bridges from her family and she on her own. It's a lot of ladies doing this. That's true. That's true. Uh, somebody said, okay, so she says that cop doesn't have to do that in front of a child, though, Rollo. I never said nothing wrong, only concerned about the child. Okay, let me read what you said before. You said a lot of people need to focus on self-help and leave unhealthy relationships alone. It just set you back. I hope she finds shelter in the state of Florida is not easy to get into. Just to let you know that. The state of Florida only allow people. They don't allow, even if you're a single mom, they don't allow you in shelters like that. This state is not going to allow you to. They don't. It's only people that's in shelters is mostly veterans and halfway people in the house. They'll give it to them before they give it to a woman because they look at it as you responsible for. It's like she could get a home. She could get on Section 8 for a little bit. I don't know why she don't do that. Like get in Section 8 for a couple of years and then get her back on her feet. They'll give her Section 8, especially down there in Fort Lauderdale, because there's a lot of people on Section 8 in Fort Lauderdale. You know what I'm saying? I would say it's more Section 8 people in Fort Lauderdale and Miami in comparison. You rarely see that in Orlando and Jacksonville and all that, from what I know. If she's working, she could get a home. I don't know. Like I said, she wants to be manipulative. She don't want to do the right thing by the child. So yeah. No, you can't just get you can't get a shelter just like that in Florida. No, it don't work like that. And the reason for that is because you have to have income, which she does have income. The problem is who's going to watch the child. I'm not going to get too much into it. It's I don't want to be all over the place. I will say it's best for her to get Section 8, apply for it, and get a nice house and stay there for a year or two, and then work your credit up and get out of that. She got a Volkswagen out of the situation. From the man didn't even have to give her that. The man, her ex-husband didn't even have to give her that 2025 Volkswagen. He did it because he had some care for the child. But other than that, we've been on for about an hour, 33 minutes. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. Yeah. Let's look at it. Let me check something. Florida shelters for women with kids. Let me see what the law is. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what the procedures is. Okay, so I'm gonna do this real quick. So they do have women's shelters. They do have it. Hold on. They do have women's shelters. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Let's look at it real quick. So these are all the counties. All right. These are all the counties in Florida. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale. So you got to have an emergency assistance program, right? Free rental assistance. Session 8. So you got to get Session 8. Yeah, so like I said, you got to get Session 8 approval. You got to get approved to get something in Florida, a place. So they don't give they don't the shelters is like, okay, the shelters is like Session 8, Carla. How do I know, you may ask? There was a guy that when I was staying in the hotels, right? Remember, I stayed in hotels for before I got into what I got into now. I was staying in hotels, so you might consider that homeless. Rollo was kind of homeless. You know, when I came back in 2022, I had my car. I didn't have a place to stay. I stayed in the hotels. So that's considered homeless. So she could have there's hotels that are Session 8. I didn't do no hotel Session 8. Let me make that clear. I stayed in hotels though. There are hotels at Session 8 that you could pay monthly in Florida. She probably doing that, Carla. It's possible that she's staying in a hotel with her daughter. The problem is that you only could do that for so long. I think it's a year. Some places it depends. Maybe she didn't have enough cash, and she probably recently became living in her car. We can't say. Then again, the officer said that she got a lot of track record in different counties of Florida. I don't know how long she been living in the car. There's a lot of people living in their car. Some with children, some by themselves in the state. People come from all California, New York. They live in their car until they find a place. It all depends on who you speak to. Some people from Florida, may fall on hard times, and some people voluntarily live in cars. So I know what it's like to not have a place. When I came back to Florida in 2022 into middle of 2023, that's when I found a place that now is rented out to somebody else. The point is that she lied to the officers. There was no need to lie. Just come clean. They would have got some assistance for her. Talk with somebody in charge of the assistance program, and they would have found her a house to be in. Because some women are living in Session 8 in Florida. Some of them are. Some of them are, some of them ain't. All right? So we got the answer there. It is what it is. Well, you got to move correctly. Listen, at the end of the day, I've been talking about this. Brainwave's been talking about this. Ringo been talking about it. Ella Caradasa been talking about it. Rufus been talking about the sins. As of late, us, been talking about the sins, and it's true. Sins has got a lot of people in bondage. She has to own up to her sin, just like men have to own up to their sin. We have to own up to our sin. If any sin you're doing, you have to own up to it. You have to repent. You have to get right with the Most High. But I just tell you, men, this, man, be careful who you lie with. And ladies, be careful who you lie with. I got a guy video for you ladies coming up soon. I got a Ninja Savage who lied on his woman. So I'm always balanced. It's just that it's more women out here, and they need to be accountable because nobody holds them accountable. Like, I don't see too many lady channels hold women accountable. It's more men doing it. It's only a few women. The only reason why I say Danica and Candace Owens is have their way about them because they well kept, and they have their sinful ways about them too. Guys, at the end of the day, man, just be mindful. Ladies, be mindful of who you deal with. You know, this one paycheck away, Carla, is based on sin. If we're not in sin, we will not be lacking financial stability. You know, a lot of times, people support sin, they invest in sin, and we were warned in the Bible when you support sin, you bring a sin to your household. So that's all I got to say on that, y'all. Once again, Forever Studio and Corey for coming through with the Cash App. I didn't see any. Let me see if I got anything for Venmo. Let me see. I was reaching the goal for a reason. We didn't get to reach the goal. It's something big that was going on. I didn't want to tell y'all because it's a real surprise. It was going to shake up the internet. It was really going to shake up the internet. So unfortunately, what I'm going to do is if I got your email or your Instagram, I'll send you the video privately. I'm not going to go public. I wasn't asking for too much. A lot of the stuff I did on my own, the sacrifice I was willing to make. I know everybody dealing with their situation, so I didn't ask for too much. Majority of the money, I did it myself, and I believe in this thing I was going to do. Not only it was going to be an eye opener for the men, it was going to be an eye opener for the women. And it's unfortunately I didn't get to reach the $100 goal. It is what it is. It's nothing I could do about it. I got to keep my word. You know what I'm saying? I did my part. I invested a lot in what I was about to do out of my own pocket. Y'all didn't see me ask y'all to do. I did the majority of it. And so now I got to go out of my pocket more. And so because of that, I will send it to the people that I want to send it to. They'll see the work. And that's it, because y'all know who you are. If I don't got no way to reach out to you, I can't send you the video. I'm not going to put it for members only, and I'm not going to go public with it. I have to be strict. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you realize, man, you take a lot out of your pocket to do something for the people. All you asking for is a $100 something dollars, and you can't even reach that goal. It's crazy, man. Man, I tell you, man. But it's all right though. It's gonna let me know to get into other things, and that's why I have to do other things now, man. Because when it comes to these projects, man, it costs a lot. Because I truly believe in the project, man. I want to do. It's needed because it will show people how serious we are as a people. That's on point. It is what it is. I'm going to get on out of here. Thank y'all for tuning into the show. Carla, Keystone, and Simply, Forever Studio, Corey. Who else? Italian Mamba. And that's about it. I don't think it's anybody else. Yeah, Forever Studio. At Cernan came in the building. Okay, he was here. What's going on? Trender and Sharice was in the house earlier. Okay. Shout out to her. Make sure y'all check out her channel. Yeah, so that's, and DP. RZA was here, of course. Let me see if I'm missing out anybody. That's about it. Yep. I'll holler at you soon. And Droppy say a lot of things going on. Definitely crucial times. Yeah. All right. I'll talk with you soon.